Welcome to my Spiritual Destiny channel. Now we are in the continuation of part 5. We are in the part 6. So let us send another astronaut on VASP 193b. Now this time when the astronaut would jump from his spaceship, then he need a sick balloon. A balloon. We know that when we jump high from aeroplane to land, then we need a balloon. What is that? Balloon. So when you jump, then you suddenly enter the final stages of the atmosphere. So the planet is mostly made of hydrogen and helium. These are main chemical compounds, and they are also made by methane and some CO2, carbon dioxide, nitrogen oxide, and other things that are more usual. In this area, the area might be much hotter as the astronaut would likely experience winds very faster than you expected. The winds might not be as fast as Neptune, but the winds might be very deadly to turn you apart and break you from the instant pressure. But the pressure is low. On Neptune, you feel like there are million elephants standing on your back. And on Jupiter, you also feel that pressure too. And the pressure on Jupiter is also very immense, but the pressure on VASP 193b is pretty low. The density is low, first of all. So when you descend into the hydrosulfide clouds made from ammonia and water, you can detect some water vapor in the atmosphere of VASP 193b. But the astronaut's balloon inflation would likely fail, and the balloon inflation might not be very good to toss. But when the astronaut go deep into the atmosphere, intense storms tear the astronaut apart. But astronaut will be still alive. But he's still alive, not dead. But suddenly, something happens in your visor screen. This is not the worst part you expected. The hydrosulfide clouds will likely affect your body, and the radiations are slightly lower. But the heat, the main thing is that heat. The heat could damage your cardiovascular system within minutes, and then your body would likely boil with instant vaporization. But this is not the worst part at all. Not the worst part. Now the astronaut would experience a death. Wait sooner than I tell you about the death. For the inspiration of scientists of VASP 193b, the temperature would likely be much hotter than you expected. Now you are in the middle layer of the atmosphere, but things could get worse, much worse. Don't get excited what happens on this planet, because the planet would likely shred you because of the lower density, but intense heat, crushing pressure, and cooking would likely kill you. So in middle layer, things would get even worse than you expected. And now you will fall continuously at 54. You will begin your journey at 54 hours. It will get a little boring around this planet, but the weather conditions would still battle you. So you cannot battle the extreme windstorms likely. So now the worst thing happens. Astronaut's glass breaks and the intense pressure kills him, and his balloon inflation is not good. His balloon inflation just is throwing down. The balloon inflation is likely not good. It is damaged by some GI forces. So now the descent would be very deadly. The balloon inflation would be gone sooner than you think. And then you would experience like a plastic bottle and move your hands so painfully and so powerfully, and the deadly weather on the planet would likely vaporize and smoke comes out of your body. Heart stops pumping blood. Do you know heart pumps 2000 bloods? So now the heart and every organ in our body would be damaged. In our brain, the fluid would likely be poisoned. And now you are dead within seconds. Thank you for watching.